Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn, where we do things here, all beauty, skincare, makeup, and I'm gonna start incorporating some fashion. I'm just in the middle of trying to lose some weight. I gained back from when I did a weight loss about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So once that weight is gone, or most of it, I will incorporate some fashion for you guys. This is kind of, you know, pointless to put some fashion in and get some clothes when will be losing some weight, which I have lost some. If you guys are interested in me documenting my weight loss journey again, comment down below and let me know. I did that the first time and those videos seem to be well liked here. All right, but today we have a what's new at the drugstore, which is my first impressions. It's all drugstore products. Some stuff recently out, some stuff has been out for a while, but I didn't try it until now. So we're going to put them on. We're gonna see what my first thoughts are, but make sure you smash that subscribe button. I really hope you do decide to stick around, and make sure you have the bell notification on so you're notified of all my uploads, because I also do a speed review video. Sometimes it's the same month that I tried the products. Other times it takes me a little bit longer to keep trying out products depending on how much I have to try that month. And in the speed review, I let you guys know my very final thoughts on how I feel about things, but this is just trying out the new products. And sometimes these videos are also new to me. They're not necessarily new out there, but they're new to me. But all of these are new. And anything that is not new, because we have almost a full face, I will just speed up the video to save some time for you guys. So make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and why don't you grab a snack, a drink, and if you're getting ready, grab your makeup and brushes, and let's get ready together. So let's jump into these products because I'm so excited to try them, and let's find out what is new at the drugstore. All right, to start out, we have this new lip gloss from Lottie London. It is their Gloss Smile Brightening Clear Lip Gloss Oil. So you can get this at Walmart, and I'll link anything down below in case you want to try the products out. This is just a clear gloss. It's supposed to make your teeth whiter. So we're gonna put this on. That way our lips are very nice and nourished throughout the video. I'm applying our makeup while we put it on, and our lips are prepped for our lip product. Not gonna lie, I'm not super excited about it. It was sent to me. Okay, very minty, like a menthol minty. It's not tingly or anything, and it's not supposed to be. It doesn't advertise itself to be that way. So here's what it looks like. It's not bad. Like, I like the look, the gloss. I'm not sure about the mint. I don't know if I like that, but it looks nice. Let's see. How do you guys think? I don't think it makes my teeth look any whiter. My teeth aren't terrible, but they're not super white or super white. Yeah, I don't think it does that. Maybe for some people, maybe if you have already like really good white teeth, and it might, I don't know. The blue pigment, because it's blue, let me show you. It's supposed to, I guess, make your teeth white, but I don't think so. Didn't do it to me. It just comes out as clear, but that's how it looks on the lips, and that doesn't look bad. It looks nice on the lips. It would definitely be something nice to, like we just did, put on while we are letting our makeup set, while we're doing our makeup to nourish the lips. It's a product. All right, the next one is from Lottie London as well. It's a bursting gel bubble tea primer. So it's a hydrating primer. The packaging is super cute. Love the packaging. The bubbles here, the beads are so interesting. So we're gonna apply this to our face. All we have on is my very glowy skincare. And here's what the product looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it to the face. We do have a base product, and normally I don't like to use like a primer or a setting spray because I don't like to give my complexion products any help in my first impressions. But if I have a setting spray, a powder, a primer to try, and I have a complexion product, I'll do it. I just don't typically like to. So we're gonna be giving it some help today. We're not gonna set the complexion because we already have this primer, and we're not gonna use a setting spray, but throughout, you know, the rest of the month that I'm trying these products, I will try it without a primer, with a setting spray, without a setting spray, with a powder, without a powder, all of that stuff. All right, so we have that on. I feel like it feels really nice. It doesn't claim to be super amazing. It just claims to be a hydrating primer, and I agree with that. It's very nice and hydrating. It feels nice. It felt really nice going on. The beads, I feel like when you squeeze them out, the beads in here are already kind of squished because I couldn't feel the beads on my face. All right, so our complexion product, we will do one side with a sponge and one with a brush because it's a serum skin, or a skin tint. I don't think it's a serum. Yeah, just a skin tint. So I've really been loving the skin tint, serum, moisturizer, like tinted moisturizer, all that stuff this summer. So we have the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. It's a skin tint with vitamin C deprived. Now I have mine in the shade, where's the shade on here? 120. So I think this isn't necessarily new. It's just reformulated, 24 hours. Definitely not wearing it for 24 hours. I will leave in the description box how it wears throughout the day, because again, the only thing that we're going to use to help it is that primer. So we've got a dropper here. So we're going to put a little bit on my palette. And then, like I said, one side with the sponge and one with the brush. And here is what the shade 120 looks like. It's very runny, which I would expect that in a skin tint. So I'm going to first just apply it with my finger to get it on the face. And then we will blend it out with our brush and our sponge. It feels very, very thin. It feels like water. I don't expect a lot of coverage. But again, that's okay because I don't expect a lot of coverage, being that it's a skin tint. So let's go ahead now and blend it. The shade is a decent match. I would say it's not too bad. It's melting into my skin, so that's nice. It's giving a little bit of coverage. I would say definitely light coverage. I still have some on the palette, so let's go ahead and apply. Let's go ahead and apply some here in the cheek area where I would like a little bit more coverage. I usually don't use a brush. I do like to use brushes, but I usually will not use a brush unless I am going for more coverage, because typically a brush would give you more coverage with any type of complexion product, whether it's skin tint, tinted moisturizer, foundation, that type of stuff. A brush just typically gives more coverage, and a sponge would shear it out. So I wanted to see the difference, since, you know, skin tints are a light coverage. All right, so there we have it with the skin tint with a brush and nothing on the side. So very, very light coverage. It doesn't give much at all, but I didn't expect much to be given. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit from that on the face. And then we have our sponge here. And I'm just gonna take off of the palette with the sponge, and we're going to start applying it. And I usually, if I apply with a brush first, like I did, I'll go over with my sponge afterwards, just to, you know, blend it all together and make sure it's very cohesive. I'm feeling like I use the same amount of product as the brush and the sponge, but I'm feeling like maybe I'm getting a high light coverage on the sponge side compared to the brush side. That's interesting. I feel like it looks like I got a little bit more coverage with that. Okay, well, I like it. It's very nice. I feel like it's very thin. It's very watery. It feels nice and hydrating. It's lightweight. I mean, I know a skin tint isn't going to give us a lot of coverage, so I'm not like mad about the coverage. I'm very well aware of that, especially since, like I said, I've been trying a lot of them. It's just not one that's blowing my socks off. Like, I've tried, like I said, a lot of skin tints this summer, and It's not like wowing me, but it's not a terrible product. So I will continue to try it, and we'll continue to try it in different ways, and we shall see. All right, I have a concealer and a setting powder to try because those are not new, but I think everything else is new. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed the video up, and then we will jump back on and do our blush, highlighter, bronzer, all of that fun stuff. We'll get our face done, and then we'll jump into the eyes. All right, I am back, and for the eyes, we kept it drugstore, and we did the IRL filter finish in C4. It's a soft matte concealer from Makeup Revolution. And then to set it, we did our Wet n Wild Bare Focus setting powder. All right, guys, so now we have this bronzer from Physicians Formula. It is their liquid bronzer. It is their Butter Glow, and I have in the shade Bronze. I didn't see any other shades, so I'm assuming this is the only shade, so it's supposed to be versatile. I did open it and swatch it. The packaging's super cute. I will say the only downside from the packaging that I do not like, I don't know about formulation, is quite messy. When I squeezed it out to swatch it, you have to be so careful, because even just that, like the little bit that I just squeezed out, more came out than I had wanted to come out. But it looks so creamy. It feels really nice. It's a beautiful like glow, but natural glow. And it feels really, really nice. And it just seems really easy to blend. And the shade is such a nice light shade. It's like a bronze contour type of shade, so I'm excited. I'm going to start out by trying to use a brush, but we might jump in with the sponge to blend it out. So what I'm going to do is put on the back of my hand because of this way. Oh, see? Oh, yep, just like that. I barely touched it while wiping off my hand to dry it, and a bunch came out. So this is going to be a very messy packaging. So the product better be good enough for this mess, because I love a cute package, but I mean, I don't like the mess. When I first got it, I thought this popped off. This does not pop off. No. Okay. So I'm going to take the brush we put on the back of our hand, and I'm going to just blend it into my brush on the back of my hand here, and just work it into that brush. I don't like to put like a stick on my face unless it's a really creamy stick of any type of product. Like the Rare Beauty stick, I apply directly on my face, her bronzer stick, because it's so creamy. A lot of sticks are dry, more dry, I should say. Maybe the formula itself isn't super dry, but it's too dry to apply to my face. I just don't like it. So we're going to, we'll start over here on this side. And I'm going to just start with the brush. I might still go over it with my sponge afterwards. Okay. See how nice and like light and subtle that is, which I do like. That's a very beautiful, natural bronzed glow. I do like that. That's really nice. I feel like, especially for a everyday look, and the fact that we have a very light complexion product on today, we got a skin tint, which I feel like this summer was like the skin tint year. Like skin tints were all the rage this summer. Can't believe, you guys, that we are going back to school, which brings me to something else. So if you guys see me kind of off and on here, if I'm not as religiously uploading as I typically do, that is why. My kids will be going back to school soon, and so we are just getting ready for that. This week is the back to school day for our middle schooler. It's her last year in middle school, so we have that going on. We have to go. She has to get her classes and, you know, sign up for like any clubs, get her ASB, purchase her yearbook, that type of stuff. And then we did our oldest actually yesterday. So, which she's a junior. I can't believe that. A freaking junior. A junior, you guys. I feel so darn old. Like these kids, let me tell you, they make parents feel so old. So that would be why, but I promise you, once we get back in the swing of our school routine, we'll be back to our typical 3 videos a week. And if I can't get a video up, I will try my hardest to get something up on social media or a short on here. Yeah, this is so pretty. Okay, I don't know why I didn't try it before now, because this is gorgeous. I am going to take my sponge on both sides just to blend it in a little bit into the face, and we're going to take what's left. Probably isn't much at all. I may not do much on the forehead, and we're going to just apply it to the forehead. But you guys, I really like that. So I would say, I guess the mess of the packaging is worth it. Probably will take some getting used to it, but I do like it. All right, next we have from Colourpop their stick blush and highlighter. The highlighter's in Glazey. This is a highlighter. The blush, it's in Cool It, and they're in a stick form. Again, I don't like to apply them directly on my face, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, well, with the highlighter, we're just going to use, tap it. But with this, we are going, let me do a little swatch for you guys. Ooh. So these 2 products and the lip product was sent to me from Colourpop, so thank you, Colourpop. That's really pretty. It's a really light pink, which I'm okay with that. I like a shade like that. Sometimes I do like the very bright, sometimes like the very light, just depends on my mood. So I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take this BK Beauty brush, which I'm so excited, you guys. I got the BK Beauty's hooded small eye brush set in their 4-year anniversary. Oh my goodness, I've been using that brush set nonstop. If you have small eyes or hooded eyes, I'm telling you, pick that brush set up. Like, you will not be disappointed. I absolutely love it. I've been using it nonstop. I feel like I need to get a second set, so when that brush set is dirty, I still have a brush set to use. Like, I feel like I always have to be using that brush set. We're going to be using them today, so I can share with you guys how amazing they are. Very, very light. I think it's a little bit harder to see on this side, because I've got natural lighting going on and my lighting. So this side might be a little bit harder to see. So you guys will be able to see a little bit better on this side. Okay, so now we have this side. I'm hoping you guys can see it better on this side. Oh yeah. It's really pretty, and it's actually a little bit more creamier than I thought. So maybe next time I try it, I will try it with applying it to the face, but I don't typically like to until I get a feel of the formula. I don't typically like to apply it directly to my face. This brush is so nicely, you know, when I first got it, I didn't think it would work well for blush because of the shape and size, or this, not really the shape, but the size of the shape, but it's a great, great brush. All right, so that is our blush. It's really nice and pretty, and it gives a beautiful glow too. I'm taking a walk today because I take 2 walks on my days off from work. So we might melt some of this off since we're not setting anything down. I don't even want to set the other products like our blush and bronzer. All right, and our highlighter. So I'm going to take this. We're going to put it on the Cupid's bow, down the center of our face. Okay. I feel like this is a very subtle highlighter. You know how you have the Rare Beauty that's very blinding in your face, which I like both. I feel like there's a time and place for a very blinding highlighter, and then I feel like there is a time and place for a subtle highlighter, and I feel like this from Colourpop is very subtle. So I'm going to take it now on my fingers, and I'm going to tap it here on my face, and we'll see if it does anything. Okay, so it looks very natural. Again, I know that side is hard to see. I can't wait till winter because then our lighting will be perfect. I'm still playing around with a few things as far as new lighting, new settings for like my editing apps. So please bear with me, you guys, but I appreciate it if you do. So let's go on this side because I think you'll be able to see it better on this side. This side doesn't have but my actual lighting. Yeah, so it's very subtle, but it's not like glittery. it definitely, you can see it. It like, when the light hits it, it hits it. But it looks so beautiful and natural, and it doesn't leave like a streak on your face, you know, this big line. You know how sometimes a highlighter can just like leave a stripe on your face? It doesn't do that. So I definitely like it for more of the low-key makeup, no makeup type of looks, or just a very, very subtle look. But if you want a blinding highlighter, and you always want a blinding highlighter, you're not one that likes both. I'm one that likes both. Like I said, I feel like there's a time and place for a Rare Beauty type of highlighter, and a highlighter like that, then you will not like that one. All right, so now we just have, oh yeah, we also have this. I almost forgot about this. We have the Catrice, their new blushes. It is the Airblush. They have one in matte and glow, and I got this one in glow. I almost forgot about that. We're gonna set that down, that blush with this. Ooh, that's pretty. That gives a really pretty glow as well. The only thing I don't like about this, I will say, is I dropped this and it's already broke when I first got it. So packaging's a little flimsy, but it was inexpensive. I got it on Amazon, and it's the first Catrice product I've tried. I really want to get their blush and concealer. Everybody raves about it, and I definitely need to try it. But that's gorgeous. Look at that. So gorgeous. And it gives a beautiful glow as well. Like I said, they have a matte one as well, but I wanted the glow one. So that is the one that I chose. All right, now we have a new eyeshadow palette to try out, and it is from NYX. It is their Ultimate Warm Nudes eyeshadow palette. I am so excited for this. Like, you guys have no idea, because I've swatched these and these just feel absolutely amazing to me. So we're gonna go ahead and try out, well, not try out, I'm gonna share with you guys my BK Beauty brushes, the ones I was just raving about. And we're gonna apply this, and then we have a new drugstore mascara, and then we have a lippy product from Colourpop that they sent me, and then we will be. So I'm first going in with this shade here. I wish it had a mirror, but it does not. So this BK Beauty brush is just absolutely amazing. Like, it's soft, it fits right in there. It applies shadow so well, not streaky at all. Very nice and diffused look with this brush. I'm telling you guys, get their hooded small eye brush set if you have hooded eyes or small eyes. Like, and that just blended beautifully. All right, now we're gonna go in with this darker shade right here. And I think doing the other side, I will just speed it up for you guys as well to save on time. So we are going to darken up the crease here. We have a smudger brush. I've used that for under the eyes, like for my eyeshadow under there. If you guys have a really good kohl liner, comment below and let me know, whether it's drugstore or a high-end, preferably drugstore. But if you have a good suggestion on one, because we have this, that would be really good to put a kohl liner on the upper eyelash line and then smudge it out. I think that would work really nicely. I'm not going to try all of these brushes because we're just going to do a very low-key type of look, but this is my favorite brush for the eyes. And then the next one is this. Look at this tiny eyeliner brush. I'm going to show you guys what I do with that. So I'm gonna take this very deep shade right here, and oh wait, no, we need to do our shimmer first. So we're gonna take this shimmer color right here. I'm gonna take my finger. These are so creamy, and they are blending with no issues, no fallout, and really no kickback either. And typically I like to do my eyes first, but lately I've been doing the face first, and for some reason I've been enjoying that. All right, so there is that eye look. So I really like this brush. Or I mean, these brushes, yes. But I really like this palette. Like, I definitely will be playing around with more. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and now go in with that darker shade, and we're gonna put it on this lash line. This is not an easy task if you have hooded eyes. However, if you have this brush set, It is so easy with this liner brush. Like, it's so cute too. Like, the liner brush is so cute, and it makes it so easy to get right at that lash line, and you're just patting it on. You're not even really moving your eyelid or the brush much besides patting it on. And at first I'll close my eyes to start it, but then I can open my eyes, and the brush is so small and the shape makes it so easy to be able to get that lash line. So I'm obsessed with this brush set. I'm so glad that I have it. And like I said, I really want a second set. So I definitely will be getting a backup. And I feel like if you do a wing liner, it would be really easy to do that, because then you can just wean it out like that. So great eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette I feel like is amazing, and for 20 bucks, I feel like it feels like high end. It's creamy. Those shadows blended very easily. The brushes are amazing. The shimmers aren't super shimmery. Like, if you like one that's going to be very blinding, like if you like a blinding highlighter, it's not gonna be that type of shadow. But again, I also feel like there's a time and place for a very glittery, shimmery, in your face eyeshadow, and there's a time and place for a subtle one like these, and for an everyday low-key no makeup look like what we have going on today. I feel like this is the perfect look, and I really am enjoying this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. All right, I'm gonna share with you guys real quick how you can use the smudger brush on the lower lash line. Like, it works well too to apply eyeshadow down here, but I want to be able to use like a kohl eyeliner on my upper lashes too, and smudge it out with this brush, and try this brush that way as well. That's why I was asking for a good recommendation for a kohl liner. So great eyeshadow palette. I'm super impressed. Great drugstore, inexpensive, amazing brushes, absolutely amazing. Again, comment below and let me know of any good kohl eyeliners, especially if you have smaller hooded eyes. I want to try that out to smudge the upper eyelash line, because I usually just use a dark shadow or a deep like brown. Like, that one was like a plum type of color. Let me show you real quick. It's this one right here. So I will use a shade like that, or even, you know, a darker brown like that one, possibly this one, depending on the eye look, or a black. And I usually just use eyeshadow, but now that I have an amazing smudger brush, and then we have these two brushes real quick. This one I feel like would be really good to, this is a pencil brush, but it's a little bit bigger than some of those smaller ones. I feel like this would be good to do an outer V type of shadow, but we only use the two shadows today because I wanted to keep it light and simple. And this I feel like would be the same way too, at least apply, and then you can go back in with this brush and blend it out. But this brush set, you guys, is 100%, I even feel like, worth it at full price. But if you want to wait, you can get it on sale as well. But these are some amazing brushes. All right, and that gloss, by the way, has definitely worn off, but my lips still feel really nice and moisturized. All right, so real quickly, we have a new mascara. This is the Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara. It's supposed to be lengthening and lifting. So normally, packaging is super cute. It's from Covergirl. Normally, I would curl my lashes. However, I don't want to give this any help. I want to see what it looks like without any help. So here's what the wand looks like. It's your typical, what I call a Christmas tree wand. So we're going to just go for it. We're going to see what it does without me doing anything to my lashes. I definitely like to curl my lashes now that I'm not scared of an eyelash curler, but I also want to see how, especially since it says lifting, I want to see how it will perform. All right, so I feel like this is not bad at all. Like, it's lifting, and even though this is a bigger brush, and I usually don't like to use bigger brushes on the lower lashes because they can just get really messy, I feel like it definitely worked pretty well. What do you guys think? I don't know if it's easy for you guys to see on camera. I feel like it doesn't look like there's much of a change, but it did lift my lashes. Not a ton, And it's not clumpy either. So that I do enjoy. I don't like the clumpy eyelash look. This one is the one that has some outer lashes that they never want to, even when they're curled. Outer lashes and these little tiny inner lashes, they never want to function right. So let's see. Okay, well with this mascara, they are lifting. I do feel like maybe it's because my lashes are not curled, but I feel like my lashes feel a little, like way down, a little heavy, but it very well could just be because I didn't curl them and they're not very lifted naturally on their own. But I do like this. Now with the mascara, it does take a bit for me to get my final thoughts, so this will definitely be in a speed reviews. All of this will be in a upcoming speed review at some point, but I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? All right, so our last product is, like I said, from Colourpop. It was sent to me with their stick, blush, and highlighter. These are their new Ultra Blotted Lippies, and they sent me Jetsetter. So I swatched it, and I'm kind of, I don't know. It's supposed to be a matte formula, so it's supposed to dry down matte. The shade isn't too bad. It's more of an orangey shade. Not really my type of shade, but we're going to try it. It looks nice and creamy. It feels creamy and whipped, but a lot of whipped ones besides the Fenty one I have. I can't think of the name of the Fenty one right now. When it dries down dry. It dries down matte. And I have lines in my lips, and when that happens, it just really shows those lines. It doesn't feel comfortable. So I'm not gonna lie, this is the least excited product I have to share with you guys, but we're trying it, and I appreciate Colourpop sending it, so I'm not gonna complain. So we're gonna try this out. I didn't grab a lip liner. We're just going to go in with it. Yeah, it feels very whipped. It feels like one that's going to dry down matte. So this definitely might be one that I don't like. We shall see. I'll try it out in different ways too. It definitely, if it's one that I continue to use and I do enjoy, then it's one that I already can tell I definitely need to have some type of moisturizing, nourishing product underneath it. And it's not really applying evenly. I hope you guys can see. Let me move in a little bit. Down here on my lower lip, I really hope you guys can see it. It's not applying evenly. It's kind of streaky on that lower lip. Right now it feels okay, but we shall see. All right, so that's the lip product. I will go ahead and update the description box for you guys to let you know wear test of certain things and how the lippy, and I don't think we really need a wear test for the bronzer, blush, and highlighter, but I'll let you guys know down below how this lippy kind of dries down, unless it dries down before the video is over, because we're gonna go through the products real quickly, and I will let you guys know about our complexion product, our Maybelline skin tint. But for the most part, I'm really enjoying everything. So real quickly, we will just go over everything. The skin tint, it's not bad. It didn't blow my socks off first impression, so it's not a bad product. I'll definitely use it. I feel like just based off of how I look, I don't feel like I look greasy, but I'm more glowy than I prefer. So I definitely would have to set this with a setting powder. So next time I try it, I will definitely do that. It's not a bad product, but like my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint is my absolute favorite at the moment. So that one blew my socks off. Really love that one. Can't believe I almost forgot about this Catrice product, especially because it's my first Catrice product. But I really like this. It's beautiful. It's, like I said, they have a matte and a glow one, and I tried the glow one. I might pick up the matte one, $6 on Amazon. Definitely not bad at all. It's a beautiful formula. It blended over that Colourpop stick brush like a dream, and the shade is really pretty, and I love how there's so many different shades in there. So I'm excited to keep trying this out. And then we have this Ultimate Warm Nudes NYX palette. I know they have other ones, but I'm a nudes girl, so that's why I picked up the nudes. I love this. I feel like this is absolutely worth the drugstore price of $20. I feel like they're so creamy. And even though, like I said, the shimmers aren't very blinding in your face, they're great for an everyday low-key, no makeup look. And all of the shades just blended together really nicely. When I swatched them, especially the shimmers, they felt so smooth and creamy, and I love that about them. They blended in very easily. I'm sure those amazing brushes definitely help that, but these are an amazing eyeshadow palettes, an amazing formula, so I highly recommend these. And then we have the Covergirl Last Blast Cleantopia mascara. So far I do enjoy it. Of course, I have to wear it throughout the day to see if it flakes, it smudges, how easy it is to take off. I don't believe it claims to be a 2B mascara. The packaging's cute. I do like how it does give me some lifting of my lashes. I feel like with this though, I would have to curl them to get the full look that I do enjoy, but it's not a bad product. There really isn't a lot of bad products in here besides one, because this has dried down, and we will get to that. And then we have the sticks, the blush, and the highlighter. I really do like both of these. I feel like they're both really good for a no makeup look. They're very low key. They're very natural looking. This is not super blinding, but as you can see, like when the light hits, it does hit it, but it looks so natural. It's not glittery. When you apply it to the cheeks, it doesn't give that like strip, which I do enjoy. And the blush is beautiful. The shade is very, very light, but it's a very beautiful shade. This is nice to give some nourishment to your lips, but honestly, I don't think it's something that you need to go out and buy. Like, there's other products you can go out and buy and you can enjoy that will nourish your lips, give you that glossy high shine. It didn't last very long. It actually, within, I would say maybe 7-8 minutes of the video, it was already wearing off. Yes, my lips still felt moisturized and nourished, but you would have to reapply this way too often. And it definitely did not make my teeth more white, which is what this claims to do. So I wouldn't say it's a fail. I'll use it up, but I would not repurchase it. And then we have their Lottie London Bubble Tea Primer. I do really enjoy this. I think the bubbles are cute. I feel like they burst once you take them out, like once you squeeze it out of the tube. I like the packaging. It's very nice and hydrating. So I feel like this is great for dry skin. So I recommend it for dry skin 100%. I really do enjoy it. Would I repurchase it? No, I don't know yet, but I apologize, guys. I ran out of space. I normally check and make sure I have enough space for a video, and I didn't this time. I apologize. I was kind of in a hurry because we have maintenance coming to check some stuff out here. Anyways, where were we? Okay, so really do like the primer. Will definitely use it up. Repurchase, I'm not sure yet. I've got to use a little bit more, but I highly recommend for dry skin. And then this Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer. This is beautiful. This is, I feel like even would be great to apply and then set with a powder. I feel like would be great to use on its own. I feel like would be great for a glam look, would be great for a no makeup look. It's just beautiful. It blended so easily. The only complaint I have at the moment is the packaging. Like, that's messy. This is going to be a mess. It's going to suck. But I feel like, me personally, it's worth it. For me, it's worth it. All right, and then our last product is this. I appreciate Colourpop sending me stuff. I don't get stuff sent very often. Elf has sent me stuff once, Colourpop now 3 times. I'm a small channel, so I honestly didn't expect any companies to ever send me anything. So I definitely appreciate it, but I don't like this. I don't like this. The shade is a little too orange for me. Sorry, I'm just trying to check out my face here real quick. Oh, it looks good. I like the complexion, but it's drying. It's just so drying on my lips, you guys. So drying. I'll take a picture and I will insert it here for you guys so you can see it, because I don't feel like you guys are getting the full effect. It's too drying for my lips, which is what I was afraid of when I first got it and swatched it, and I felt that whipped feeling, and it even dried down on my hand, very dry as well. It's not one I like. I don't think I need to. I'll put this in the speed reviews in case, you know, someone watches that speed review video and they didn't see this one, but I can tell you guys here right now, it was a fail. I don't like it. I'll never wear it again. I'll pass it on to one of my daughters. I don't even think it's going to feel good with a gloss or an oil on top of it. I do not recommend this for anyone who has a lot of lines on their lips. So unfortunately, this one didn't work out, but I feel like everything else worked out. I mean, again, this one didn't really work out as far as like, I really liked it. I'll repurchase it. So I would say we have two fails in the fact that this one 100 is worse than this one. This one definitely failed on me. This one, not bad. Not bad. Like I said, not bad. Will not repurchase though. But everything else, I really did enjoy, you guys. And of course, like I've said a million times, these brushes are beautiful. And this bronzer brush from BK Beauty I got when I got these. Love this. This is the 103. So I'm telling you, these brushes are, I mean, BK Beauty brushes are amazing. I like the one that I used for my blush. Like I said, when I first got it, I didn't think it would be a good blush brush because of the size, but it really is a good brush. These though, highly recommend if you have hooded eyes or small eyes. I use these nonstop. Definitely need to get a second set, like I said. All right, guys, so that is it. That is everything I have for you guys today. Comment below and let me know if you've tried any of these things and what your thoughts are. And let me know if there's any other stuff that you guys would like to see me try out. I do have my eyes on a few things. We do have Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty coming up soon and Sephora's VIB. So I'm going to hold off on purchasing anything until we have those sales. That way I can purchase them during that sale. I do have stuff. We will be seeing the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Stick Foundation coming. That I will be purchasing. I do have the Tula Radiant Serum, I think it's called, concealer, that I'm interested in getting, and I want to get her skin tint, so I'm thinking of purchasing those two here soon. Whether, you know, they have it in Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty or not, I still plan to purchase them and do maybe just a short, because it's only really those two I plan on getting. The Juvia's new bronzers I am very interested in trying, and their lip oils. I haven't tried them yet, so maybe I'll do, you know, get all 4 of those and do a video with just those 4 products. I don't know. Either way, we have that. We have Glossier. I've never tried Glossier, and they have a foundation coming out, so I do plan on trying theirs. So we do have products that I will be purchasing, or hopefully maybe sent to me if anyone wants to send them, and trying out for you guys. But like I said, it will be a hit or miss on uploads until probably the end of September, till I want to finish enjoying summer with my family, and then the kids go back to school, and then we got to get back into our swing of our school routine, and then we'll be back to our normal swing. So please hang tight with me. I will do my best to at least upload up on social media or a shorts on the days that I can't get an actual video up for you guys. But by, like I said, by the end of September at the latest, we'll be back to normal uploading 3 days a week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and please, I would really love for you to stick around. I have met some amazing people on here, and I love to hear from you guys, so comment down below. I love any suggestions you guys have on how to apply a product. We also have that video coming up soon. I've already filmed it, and let me tell you, I've really enjoyed, I really enjoyed your guys' tips and tricks. We have that video where I asked you guys, it's been a while since I asked, and I definitely plan to film and upload it sooner than I did, so I apologize it's been so late, but where I asked you guys to give me your tips and tricks on applying makeup. And some of these tips I got just blew my mind. There is a concealer one that I've not seen anyone do this, and I'm excited to share the video with you guys. So that will be coming soon as well. And then I'm incorporating skincare. I will be sharing with you guys my skincare routine for morning and night, and not just like my products, but how I do it. So that one's more of going to be like a laid back type of video. So we have those types coming as well. And then of course you have the holiday launches coming up. So I think a lot of companies have kind of toned down on their launches. There was a lot over the summer, a lot of concealers, a lot of, oh, we have the Tower 28 concealer coming out too on Sephora. It's on there right now, but you can't purchase it, so I'm definitely interested in picking that one up as well. There was a lot over the summer, and there was definitely some stuff that I feel like I'm going to go ahead, I held off, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up during the VIB. So there will definitely be some older launches that came out in the summertime and some newer ones and some videos coming up for you guys. And then, like I said, we have the skincare, we have your guys' tips and tricks. So we have videos coming out. It's just a matter of me having time to film them and get them uploaded for you guys, since we are trying to finish out summer with the family and then get into our school routine. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you guys here very soon. Bye.